used to think the years were stairs. You climbed until you reached something. Now they feel more like weather, passing through without asking. I wake up slower than I did, but I don't fight it anymore. There's no place I'm late for that matters like it used to. Things I wanted badly don't pull so hard these days. They come back softer, or they don't come back at all. I still care how things turn out. I just don't chase the ending. I've seen enough beginnings to trust the middle part. Some mornings feel unfinished, some feel exactly right. Most of them feel honest, which is more than I expected. I don't say much about it, because there's nothing to defend. I just do what's in front of me and let the rest come when it does. If this is how the days go now, I can live with it. I'm not in a hurry anymore, and that feels like something learned.
You don't call the way you used to, but I don't hold it against you. Life has its own voice once it learns how to speak. I keep your room mostly the same, not as a promise, just because it feels right to let it rest. I remember your shoes by the door, how small they were, how fast they were outgrown, without asking me. the answer never stays. I've learned to love from a distance, the way you watch a train leave, knowing it's doing what it was built to do. When you think of me, I hope it's kindly, not often, just enough. I'm still here, learning how to wait without standing still. I walk past the school again today, without meaning to. The bell was ringing the way it always did. For a second, I was 17, standing in borrowed shoes, waiting to become someone. I remember how serious it all felt. Every look, every word, like it might decide something. But it didn't, not really. Life moves slower than that, and kinder too. I stood there longer than I planned, watching the doors open, thinking how much I didn't know, and how gently I was carried anyway. I don't miss it, not the way people think. But I hold it softly like a photograph kept loose. Some days still feel that just open before the weight settles in. And when they pass, I let them go the same way they found me, without asking anything back.
The house sounds different now in the evening, like it's learned to speak a softer way. Floors settle, the walls remember every word that didn't stay. I sit where the light still reaches the table, not because I need to see, just feels right to let it linger, like it's keeping me company. There are things I never learned to say out loud, not from fear, not from pride. Some feelings only make sense when they're allowed to stay inside. I hear a song from somewhere down the block, someone practicing, missing a note. I smile like I'm part of it somehow, even if I never spoke. If I hum along, it's barely there, just enough to feel my chest. I don't need the song to go anywhere, I like it better at rest. Night comes easy, no grand conclusion, just the quiet doing what it does. I turn the lamp down low and listen to the way being here still feels enough. left your jacket on the chair, like you always did. Not because you forgot, because you planned to return. I noticed it later, when the room felt larger, the way things do after someone speaks and stops. The day went on normally, nothing made a sound about it. Coffee cooled, papers shifted, the world stayed polite. I thought about how we talked, not in big sentences, but in small pieces, passed back and forth without effort. There were things we never saw, because they didn't ask to be solved. They just sat between us, and somehow that was enough. I folded the jacket eventually, held the sleeve a second longer, not from sadness, just remembering its weight. It surprised me how little pain there was, how the body understands before the mind does. Because there isn't much to say. Nothing broke, nothing needed repair, only that some evenings feel complete on their own, and some goodbyes don't echo when they leave. I still keep the chair by as a sign, just because it fits there, and the light falls kindly on it. My father used to say very little, but when he did, it stayed where it landed, like a cup set down carefully. He believed in showing up more than being right. He fixed things slowly, even when they didn't need fixing. I didn't understand that patience when my hands were quicker than my thoughts. I wanted answers that stood tall instead of ones that bent. Years went by without asking permission, and suddenly I was the one measuring my words before letting them go. Now when something breaks, I don't rush toward it. sit with it a while, see what it's asking for. Sometimes it's just time, sometimes it's nothing at all, and sometimes it's learning how not to make it worse. I still hear his voice now and then, not as advice, just as a presence. It doesn't hurry me along. There's comfort in that, knowing not every silence is empty, and not every answer needs to be said out loud. I woke before the light knew what it was doing. Room still holding the shape of your sleep. The clock had stopped again sometime in the night. I didn't wind it, I just let it be. There was a sound from the street below the window, a car easing past, not going anywhere. I lay there listening to my own breathing, like it might tell me what I should care. I thought about the way you used to listen when I talked too long and lost my way. How you never tried to fix the sentence, just stayed till the words felt okay. There are days that don't ask anything of me. They don't lean, they don't explain. They just move like water over stone, leaving something, taking nothing away. I made coffee and stood at the counter, watched the steam come up then disappear. Funny how the quiet doesn't feel empty. It just knows how to stay near. If I hum a little, it's not for remembering. It's just the sound my chest still knows. Some songs don't need a reason, they only need time to go. Not waiting for the past to answer. I'm not asking the future to agree. I'm just here with the morning breathing, was to me.
I saw your name written on an envelope in a hand that wasn't mine. It startled me more than I expected, like hearing a song I'd left behind. I didn't open it, didn't need to. I already knew the tone. Some things don't change their meaning, even when they come alone. We were never good at finishing sentences. We let them trail off into the room. Trusted the silence to understand us more than words we couldn't assume. Just steady and long, like we believed there was plenty of time and no need to hold on strong. Now I move through my days a little quieter, not from sadness, not from regret, just knowing how easily moments slip past if you don't let them rest. I set the letter down by the window, let the light touch it once, then go. Some connections don't ask to be answered, they only ask to be known. We said goodbye without much talking, the way people do when they already understand what words won't change. You stood by the door a moment longer, like you were listening for something else that didn't come. without breaking anything. I don't feel smaller now, just shaped differently, like a room after the furniture's moved. Sometimes I still reach for you out of habit, then smile a little and let the feeling pass. It isn't loss I feel, it's space and the quiet relief of no longer asking. If I think of you now, it's without sharp edges, just the sense that we walked as far as we were meant to.
I ran into someone I used to know at the edge of town, near the old store. We stood there saying each other's names like we were surprised. Still worked. We talked about work, about moving again, about a house with a view of the road. I nodded along, feeling the years like loose change I've been carrying home. There was a pause where nothing came next, just the sound of a truck going by. It's where the truth always settles, in the space no woman tries to fill. I remember the night we stayed up late, talking about things we never did, how we believed time was generous, like it wouldn't mind if we lived. Now the afternoon leaned on my shoulders, soft like it didn't want to stay. We shook hands, smiled a little too long, then let the moment find its way. I walked home slower than I meant to, let the street decide my pace. Some conversations don't end with answers, just change their place. If I sing it low, it's not regret. It's not wishing it went another way. It's just knowing some roads are finished and still feel right when you pass them today.
There was a house near the edge of town that never quite felt finished. Steps worn smooth by waiting, paint faded without apology. We didn't talk much about the past there. It hung in the corners on its own, not heavy, and just settled. I slept better than I expected, listening to the wind move through the screen like it was passing messages. It didn't need answers. In the morning, nothing looked different. Something at ease without asking my permission. I walked the length of the road once, counted the cracks, not for meaning, just to feel the ground respond. I don't go back now, not because I can, but because it already gave me what it had to offer. Some places don't follow you, they just return you to yourself and let you leave quietly. And that house was one of those. No sign, no lesson, just a moment that didn't ask to be kept. I used to wait before the light, not for any reason I could name, just the habit of listening to the house before it stirred. There was a clock somewhere that never kept the right time, and the floor would sigh a little when I crossed the room. I remember thinking then that days were something you stepped into, like a shallow river, cold at first then familiar. I didn't feel lost, but I didn't feel sure either. Just standing in the middle of myself, letting the morning pass through. And some mornings I hum without knowing it, low and unfinished, like I was holding a place for a thought that hadn't arrived yet. There were letters I meant to answer and names I said too quietly, not out of regret, just a careful kind of leaving. I see now how I moved slowly, as if speed might change the meaning. How I stayed longer than I needed, in rooms that asked nothing of me, but there was comfort in that stillness, in the way nothing insisted. How the light eventually came in, without being invited. I don't wake that early anymore, but sometimes in the afternoon, when the day softens at the edges, I feel that same calm return. Just for a moment, the sense that I don't have to decide, that being here is already enough.
I came back older than I left, not just in years, but in the way I carry myself now. The town looks smaller, or maybe I grew wider, with things I didn't expect to bring home. People asked easy questions, the kind you answer kindly, without letting too much through the screen door. I walked streets I knew by heart, but my feet move differently, like they weren't trying to prove anything. There were choices I once defended that don't need defending now. They did their work and let me go. I don't belong here, but I'm not a stranger, and that feels about right. Some places don't take you back, they just remind you how far you've come without applause.
Pulled in later than I said I would. Engine ticking like it needed rest. The house looked the same as always, but quieter than I remember. I didn't bring much with me, just what fit without thinking. A jacket I should have left behind, and a box I never did unpack. I sat down at the table without turning on the radio. Let the day catch up to me, one breath at a time. There was a feeling I carried back. It didn't belong to any place, just the sense that I'd been gone longer than I meant to be. I thought the road might settle it, thought the movement might explain why everything felt unfinished, even when it turned out fine. The chair creaked when I leaned back, same sound it's always made, and it felt strange how comforting that small familiar thing was. Noticed how tired I was, not in my body but somewhere else, like I've been holding a thought long after it stopped needing me. I didn't regret the leaving or the reasons that made sense then. I just sat with what was left once the motion finally stopped outside. The dark came on gently, no hurry, no announcement, and I realized I wasn't waiting for anything to change. I stayed there a while longer, letting the quiet do its work until the drive loosened its grip and I felt like myself again. Not new, not fixed, just present enough to stay.
There's a stretch of road I don't name, not because it matters, but because it never asked to be remembered. I drove it often without thinking, hands loose on the wheel, letting the radio fade in and out between towns. Sometimes I turn it down completely, just to hear the engine, the way it held its pitch, like it knew where it going. I wasn't running from anything, and I wasn't heading toward much, just letting the distance do its quiet work. There were questions then, but they weren't urgent. They rode along beside me like familiar passengers. I don't drive that way anymore. Routes have become clearer, but every so often I miss not knowing the reason. That easy feeling of moving without announcement, of trusting the road to carry what I couldn't name. When the day slows down and the sky settles into itself, I feel that same motion inside, soft, steady, unforced, not longing, just grateful that once for a while I knew how to keep going without asking why.
I wait before the street gets loud, not because I like the dark, but because the day goes easier if I meet it halfway. The kettle sounds the same each morning, steady, no surprise. I lean against the counter and let my thoughts come loose. There was a time I rushed through this we've learned things I never had to explain, even to myself. Some evenings I come home tired, not unhappy, just ready to put the weight down. I don't dream big anymore, but I sleep well, and that feels honest in its own way. If there's more waiting for me, it'll find me here, standing still long enough to hear it knock. I used to think the quiet meant something was wrong, like a door left open somewhere in the house. But now I let it sit with me a while, like a friend who doesn't need much out loud. The morning comes in without asking, just a thin line across the floor. I don't rush to meet it anymore. I let it find me where I am. There were years I filled every moment with plans, with reasons, with sound, as if staying busy might explain me, or keep certain thoughts from coming around. But they come anyway, gentle and slow, not sharp like I once believed, just a soft knowing in the chest of what stays and what quietly leaves. Sometimes I hum without realizing, just a note I carry from before. It's not for anyone listening, it's just to feel the air move once more. I don't need a day to promise me anything. I don't need it to stay or to bend. If it passes through me without a mark, that feels like enough in the end. I've grown used to my own company, not in a proud way, just familiar, like knowing where the light switches. Mornings come gently now, no one asking what I plan to do, or who I'll be. I make my coffee slowly, listen to the day arrive in pieces that don't rush me along. There were years I feared this quiet, thought it meant I'd fail to keep something that mattered, but it feels different now, like rest after holding too much for too long. I still want things, I still wonder, but the questions sit easier when they're mine alone. If someone comes, I'll know how to open the door, and if they don't, I'll still be here, not lonely, just steady, learning how to stay without needing to be seen.
But no one ever sat me down and said how it would feel. They just talked around it like it would show itself in time. Oh, I watched the older ones move careful through their days, making space for things they never planned on carrying. And I thought understanding would come all at once, like a door you open and suddenly you're inside. But it came in smaller pieces, half moments, passing thoughts, things I almost missed because they didn't ask for much. I learned it standing still while something moved away. Learned it hearing my own voice sound different
days I felt ahead, mostly I felt somewhere in between, trying not to rush the lesson. I stopped asking what it meant, started noticing when it stayed. How some feelings don't leave, they just change where they sit. It wasn't disappointment or peace exactly, just a steady knowing I could live with either way. Now when someone speaks too surely about how things turn out, I nod and let them finish without needing to agree. Because what I know now was never something told, it's just the way I learned to keep my balance as I go. I worked the same hours for a long while, not because I loved the routine, but because it held together the rest of the day. The hands on the clock move differently, slower in the morning, quicker by evening, like they understood fatigue. I learned which thoughts fit the job and which ones waited, how to carry a song inside without letting it show. There were good days mixed in, nothing remarkable, just moments that pass cleanly without resistance. I don't miss the work itself, but I miss the way the end of the day felt earned. Wider, sometimes too wide, and I have to remind myself to step into it carefully. There's dignity in repetition, in doing something well enough that it doesn't need explaining. I hold on to that. Hours feel loose.